What's going on, guys? It's Herb Wars here, and I'm here today to do my promised video, my Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine review for the Xbox 360. Let me get into this game. This game is actually nothing like I expected. Now, if anybody hasn't seen the movie, you might not want to watch this. Not that I want to give away big stuff, but there's some things about the movie, obviously, that I have to talk about. First thing that I do not like is the fact that Wolverine and Sabretooth are brothers. I mean, that was never true in the comics. Why they did that, it's typical for Hollywood to ruin something like that. Deadpool is more like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. I swear they just were playing Mortal Kombat. I was like, you know what? That's what Deadpool's going to be like, because Deadpool's a ninja wearing a red uniform, which if you're not going to put him in the mask and all, hey, that's fine. But why does he look exactly like Baraka? Why does he have swords coming out of his arms? And why is his mouth, sewn shut? What is with that? And why does he have Cyclops' laser beam eyes? I don't know what comic they were reading, because I never remember that in the comics. And my other problem with it is Gambit is barely in the movie. Now that's my problem with the movie. The game itself now, let me get into my problems with the game. And then I'll get into my things I love about the game. Okay, this is probably some of the worst camera angles you will ever find. There's parts in the game where you don't have this problem, but other parts where like you're fighting 15 guys or so, which happens a lot, the camera angles go to shit on you. Like, they're so bad. I was fighting 4 Winnebagos at a time, and I kept on seeing a building. I don't know what happened to Wolverine. I'm looking at a building, and I'm getting attacked, and I don't even see where I'm at. So you got to work with the camera angles. But if you can get over that, the game itself is very enjoyable. And there are a lot of glitches. Like if you're climbing ladder or so, the one part of the Days of Tomorrow, the laboratory, I was climbing a ladder, and then I jumped up into the air. And in the air, Wolverine's climbing a ladder that's not there at all. Like, there's no ladder. Why he was climbing an invisible ladder is beyond me. That was crazy. So that was a pretty big glitch. And the cutscene sometimes skipped. And I was not like a big skip, but like, he'll be like, say if he said the word the, he'll be like, And I'm like, what's going on? This is a brand new game. There's no scratches. There's nothing on this. So I researched it on the internet, and a lot of people had that same problem. Actually, it's in one of the reviews I read. Okay, so those are the things that I'm not too big on with the game. But the game itself is pretty enjoyable. It's around 10 hours or so long. I think I beat it in like 10 hours, maybe a little bit less. It's a typical hack and slash game. So if you enjoy hack and slash games, this is a game you're going to really enjoy. And if you enjoy Wolverine, you'll like it. Just, if you're a comic book fan like myself too, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. But once you get over that, the game is very enjoyable. And you can't really blame the game for what Hollywood did. They're only following Hollywood's movie. So, what I like about the game is it reminds me a lot of God of War. And I'm a huge God of War fan. And it also reminds me of that Conan game, which I thought was good, that a lot of people thought was just, it was alright. It was just achievements on my Xbox or whatever. I thought the game was pretty good. But it's one of the most goriest things ever. Like, I could not believe how gory this game was, and it really shocked me, and I thought it was awesome. There's a part where Wolverine jumps onto a helicopter, punches the windshield out, grabs the guy, and throws him in the air, and his head gets cut off by the blades. I mean, that was so sweet, I couldn't even tell you. And then there was another part where a soldier's putting his head against the wall, listening for Wolverine, and you just see his claws come out of the side of the guy's head. I mean, when you do these quick kills, he grabs the people and he cuts their heads off. I mean, the game is really sweet, so you'll pretty much enjoy that. And another thing I liked about it is Gambit in this game is actually has like almost a whole, actually I think it is a whole chapter dedicated to just Gambit, which is really cool because he was barely in the movie. Maybe 5 minutes he was in that movie. You guys showed him on the previews, made us thinking Gambit's in it, but he's barely in it. But at least in the game, you're going to fight Gambit, and actually some of the boss battles against Gambit is a lot of fun. Probably one of my favorites. So, okay, and there's a hidden level that you can only get through eBay, or GameStop, guys, sorry. And I haven't downloaded it. Reason being is I just got Call of Duty 4, which I'm extremely late on. I know, guys. I'm just really late. I just finally got Xbox Live, and I'm extremely addicted to that game. And yeah, I could put the level on and all, but I already beat the game, so maybe eventually, like a week or so, I'll get the level. So I can't really review that too much. Sorry, guys. I know I should have downloaded it. It would have probably only taken 20 minutes to tell you, to play it and all, but I didn't. But the game itself is it's better. The storyline to the game is way better than the storyline to the movie. The game plays a lot of fun. It's a lot of gore, and it's something I totally didn't expect. Now, people are asking score-wise, what would I give it? And I would probably give it an 8. I mean, if this game's camera angles weren't so bad and the glitches and all, this game would have been a solid 10 in my eyes. But I've been reading, people are saying, well, it's very repetitive and all, but what hack and slash game have you played that isn't repetitive? I mean, almost every hack and slash game is repetitive. And what's great about this game is there's like 30 different enemies that you're fighting. So yeah, there's 40 guys there, but there's 7 different types of guys that you're fighting. So you're not fighting 7 dudes with guns. You're fighting 3 guys with guns and then 4 machete guys. So there's different techniques in beating each enemy, which is really cool. So out of a score from, I said I give it an 8 and all, and I would highly recommend this game. People are saying, should I just rent it or buy it? It depends. If you're a hack and slash fan, you're going to get a lot of enjoyment out of this game. You gotta collect dog tags for one of your achievements. I got every single costume, and I thought I had almost all the dog tags, and I didn't even get the half of the dog tag achievement unlocked. So I have to go back, beat the game, find all the dog tags, and just so I can get those 2 achievements, which kind of sucks because I could have sworn I had almost all the dog tags. But all in all, this game is definitely really good. So that's my review on X-Men Origins Wolverine. Really good game. Pick it up. Now, my next video, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know I got a request from a PS3 collection, which I'm thinking of doing. I don't know if it's going to be next or not because I just got 9 games today, and then I have another 2. Yeah, I got about like 12 games or so to show you guys. So I might do another recent purchase video, and I don't know what else. If you guys have any ideas of what you guys want to see, maybe my Xbox 360 collection, another review on a game. I'm playing Kaluna right now on Wii and Call of Duty 4. That game is so addicting. So maybe I don't know what my next review is going to be. It might even be, I don't know. Just maybe if you guys have a game you want me to review or so, give me a shout out. I mean, not a shout out. Give me a PM and I'll do a review to it. Alright, guys. Thanks a lot. Please comment and subscribe. Herb Wars out.